Okay, I want to make this video for Tony just to show you what I see, so that way you have a better idea on what you're looking at. Okay, so this is a weekly chart, and here's your 200-day moving average, and right now your 200 moving average is right around 93 on the weekly. So I'm actually just going to set this chart up as we do it. Obviously it gets bearish on the weekly below that, and it's moving up. Looks like the next area up here is about 109. So I'm going to put an alert here for above 109. So this looks like this is a very probable range right now at 109, but the daily changes a little bit. Let's look at the daily. 92 is definitely, by the way, before I change this chart, this is here is a real hard stop at 92. And let's see, I'll move to the daily, and you can see on the daily it's just confirmed here. Let's see, on the daily it's just confirmed moving up right now above the 50 with a nice probability of a shot to the 200, which puts you at about 109, 110 area. Everything's positive. You got positive RSI, the wave count's positive, and the MACD above the zero line is positive. Earnings are behind it, so there's no other catalyst. It's going to go on its own. You don't have to worry about any surprises coming up, which is kind of nice because it can kind of get, you can see how choppy it gets on anything related to earnings. Gets a real surprise, and then it just kind of gets crazy. But right now we're going to see about having a little bit of stability. What I looked at is the first area that I would be concerned at, and this is your hard stop here, which is about 93, 92. But I like to be a little bit safe here, and if this turns around, it's going to give you an indication under 97. If this breaks down and gets below 97, that's going to kind of confirm the turnaround. You can kind of wait, especially if you're doing covered calls. You can make sure that you can wait a little bit and see if this is going to hold back up at the old area of around 93. But this will give you at least a little heads up notification that at under 97 that this is starting to make the turn back down, and then you can decide whether to take the position out and be safe, or wait for this 93, since you're going to have probably some covered calls on it. So you can go from there, but you can see all these days here where it's kind of just held steady for quite a long time, and it correlates back to this area here of when it had that hard drop back here to about 92, 93, give or take. So that's really the major area. If you get below that, there's definitely going to be some trouble there. So, but anyways, to the upside, it looks like it's confirmed here. And if it continues from here, which I suspect it probably will, you're going to get this nice run back up to 109 or 110, which is a good area to take the profits. And or if you get called away on it, that's fine too, because you're going to make a nice gain here and then wait for the next setup, because most likely if it does get back up to this 109 or 110, it's going to get rejected off of here anyway, and they're going to show some selling here for sure. But this is a definitely nice area to look at right now, and I think your risk versus reward is good because, like I said, between 97, you're only at 3-point difference now, with a possible 7 to 10 point, depending on the range, 7 to 10 point gain on the upside, depending on how far she runs. So it's got good risk versus reward right here, and you've got some really hard area of around this 97 to $93 area. So that's what I'd be looking at right now, and I hope that helps you at least a little bit.